Begin laser scanning protocol. Now laser scanning the premises. Begin protocol for Halifax Business Awards 2026. Scanning, scanning, scanning. Beginning security protocol for the 2026 Halifax Business Awards. Please return to your seats so the security check can begin. Failure to return to your seats may result in a level 3 security alarm. Begin laser scanning protocol. Now laser scanning the premises. Begin protocol for Halifax Business Awards 2026. Scanning, scanning, scanning. Beginning.
Please welcome to the stage President and CEO of the Halifax Chamber of Commerce, Patrick Sullivan.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2026 Halifax Business Awards presented by RBC. I'm Sullivan, Patrick Sullivan, and I like my beer neither shaken nor stirred, but this should be a great evening. I'd like to acknowledge that all of us here tonight are in Mi'kma'ki, the unceded and ancestral lands of the Mi'kmaq people. It is my duty as a citizen to better understand the historical impacts of colonialization in this country and how those impacts continue to affect the first people of these territories today. We are reminded that treaties rooted in peace and friendship were signed which bind us all as treaty people with rights and responsibilities to each other. In order to accept my role in reconciliation and acknowledge this territory with any meaning, I must first understand the truths of our shared history. Reconciliation is a journey of many steps on an unclear path that we must all chart together. There are no shortcuts. I'd also like to acknowledge that for over 400 years, African Nova Scotian communities have been significantly impacting and shaping the cultural, economic, educational, and artistic landscape of this province. Well, I hope you all got a glass of something delicious on your way into the room tonight. We have Clever Barkeep just outside, our 2025 awards finalists who were handing out some samples of their wonderful espresso martini or their spicy margarita if you missed it. And I would encourage you, you have a lovely beet tartare in front of you, and you can start eating at your leisure. So please dig in if you'd like. Entrepreneurs and community leaders don't always take the time to celebrate their achievements. So tonight, we encourage you to clap extra loudly for all of the finalists. Just like the Oscars, which were announced yesterday, I think? This morning, okay, gee whiz. It is an honor just to be nominated for a Halifax Business Award, and everyone is a winner. The finalists get a full celebrity experience, from a magazine photo shoot to a video shoot to their ongoing social media coverage to our VIP reception, all leading to tonight's big gala. Tonight's theme, if you haven't guessed, is about our top secret mission. Just like all secret agents, the finalists must navigate tricky situations and roadblocks to succeed in their business or not-for-profits. They have to use all the best tools, rely on teams, but they make it look easy. I'd like to take a moment now to thank our presenting sponsor this evening, RBC. RBC has been the presenting sponsor for the Halifax Business Awards for 17 years. Just a round of applause. The entire team at RBC are dedicated to supporting the Halifax business community, and we're grateful for their continued investment in our city. They make tonight possible. Thank you, RBC, for your ongoing support and leadership. They have a pretty amazing prize draw for all of you. They're calling it a local getaway package. It'll include a whole skybox at the wonderful Scotiabank Centre at an upcoming Mooseheads game, $150 at Bertozzi Group Restaurants, and a one-night stay at the Sutton Place just next door. It's now my pleasure to invite Kelly Soriel, Regional Vice President, Business Financial Services with RBC, up to the stage to say a few words. Kelly.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome. It is such an honor to be here with all of you. This event is always a highlight of the year for me, for my colleagues at RBC, and of course for the Halifax business community, which all of us can see based on the sold-out room we've got here this evening. To our remarkable nominees, you are the epitome of excellence, not just in Halifax, but across the region, and in some cases, around the world. We look forward to hearing about your stories, to gaining insights about what has made you so successful, and, of course, celebrating you this evening. Don't you all love the theme for tonight? To me, it is such a great description of entrepreneurs. Every business came about because an entrepreneur saw a need for change. Maybe they were using a service and thought, wow, I'd like it so much more if it just had a little bit more of this or a little bit less of that. Or maybe they were looking for a product and couldn't find it, so they decided to make it themselves. This always reminds me of the story of a past winner, Michael Duck. He tells about when he started Sure Shot. Whether it's an unmet need, fixing an efficiency, or enhancing an offering, entrepreneurs use their vision, their creativity to create new opportunities and to solve problems, to save time, make our lives easier, and in many cases, make our lives better and more enjoyable. And when entrepreneurs are successful, there is a ripple effect and a change on everything and everyone around them. They create jobs, which stimulates the economy. They create competition in their industry, which disrupts the status quo. And their ideas spur further innovation inside and outside of their respective industries. And when they're really successful, like tonight's nominees, that ripple effect is multiplied thousands of times over. And as the bank that entrepreneurs turn to when they want to move their business forward, we have had the honor of being part of so many of these stories. We thank you all for the privilege and look forward to being there for you today and in the future, in good times and in challenging times. As we often say, our success is defined by your success. And with the talent and determination in this room this evening, how could we not succeed? Each and every one of you are truly outstanding, and we thank you for making Halifax the best place to live, to work, to raise a family, and of course, to start and grow a business. Now, before I turn things back to him, I would like to recognize another change agent, Patrick Sullivan. Patrick, I know that every person in this room look at that, that must feel great. Patrick, every person in this room would agree that you have changed the Halifax Chamber in an amazing way. We could not have asked for a more passionate advocate than you, especially I think about during COVID, where all of our businesses have navigated what I can only imagine would have been the most challenging times they had ever experienced. We are a stronger and a more inclusive chamber because of you and your efforts. And while we will miss you, we're also looking forward to welcoming you, Don, who many of us have gotten to know as the president of NSCC. Don is also a change agent. And of course, we know will bring lots of new ideas and new perspectives to the role. But the question is, Don, how many sequin jackets do you have in your closet? Now it is time to turn our attention to the celebration. Tonight belongs to our extraordinary nominees and the vibrant business community here in Halifax. Congratulations, and let's make this a night to remember. Now, to kick things off, as Patrick shared, I am very excited to announce the winner of RBC's Halifax Experience Prize, which, just as a little refresher, is a one-night stay at the Lord Nelson, dinner at one of the amazing Bertozzi group of restaurants, and the RBC Skybox for 12 people for the March 6th game of the Halifax Mooseheads as they go up against the Cape Breton Screaming Eagles. And the winner is Barbara Campbell from Feed, Nova Scotia. Barbara, congratulations. One of my colleagues will bring your prize to you at your table. Thank you, everyone, and have an amazing evening.
Well, thank you very much, Kelly and RBC, for the wonderful prize, and thank you very much, Kelly, for the kind words. I will be having a garage sale in just a few weeks, and those sequin jackets will be for sale. So, Don, you could probably pick something up cheap. As a not-for-profit organization, the Halifax Chamber could not host these events without the support of all of our sponsors. Of course, thank you again to our presenting sponsor, RBC, and thank you to our category partners, and I'll name them all, and perhaps we could applaud at the end because there's quite a few. Our category partners who will be introducing our finalists later this evening: Boyne Clark, the Department of Labor, Skills and Immigration, Invest Nova Scotia, Medavie, the Dalhousie University Faculty of Management, Air Canada, and last but not least, Doane Grant Thornton. So a round of applause for our category partners. And now I'll name the rest of our sponsors, and again, perhaps we could applaud at the end. Our host partners, the Nova Scotia Pension Plan, TikTok, Solid State Pharma, our premier gala partner, the Halifax Convention Centre, our celebration partners, Advocate Printing for the beautifully printed materials on your tables, our finalist reception partners, BDC, our event partners, Advanced Systems for all the wonderful tech in the room tonight, Wasco AV for the visuals on the screen, Element Event Solutions for the decor, Differo for all the photography, Basha Concepts for some videography you will see shortly, and Terrio Financial. And of course, our exclusive home and auto insurance partner, TD Insurance. There's more. Our advocate partner, Safety Services Nova Scotia. Our trophy partner, Peggy's Cove Glass. Perhaps we could give all of those wonderful partners a round of applause. Now, there is one more group to thank for making this event a success: the Halifax Business Awards Judging Committee. The judges volunteered their evenings, weekends, and other expertise to review over 100 submissions with a keen eye. They've had the tough job of narrowing it down to our 35 finalists. And speaking to some of the judges, I know it took some of them up to 40 hours to review all of the submissions. Our judges are here with us tonight, and I'm going to list them all, ask them to stand up, and we'll give them all a round of applause when I've finished the names. Matthew Martell from the Black Business Initiative. Margaret Chapman from Narrative Research. Houston Barnaby from Balsam Indigenous Education Advisory, Lindsay Cross from Shanex, and Andrew DeFreitas from Atlantic Connect Logistics. Again, a round of applause for all of our judges. But before we continue our dinner, please join me in giving an extra special welcome to a tireless supporter and leader of hosting great events in Halifax and bringing great events to Halifax. She's retiring this year and she will be missed, especially by the events world. Please join me in welcoming the CEO of Events East, Carrie Cousins, to the stage. Carrie.
Good evening, everyone. As Patrick said, I'm Carrie Cousins. I'm the president and CEO of Events East Group. And on behalf of the entire team here at the Halifax Convention Center, welcome to the 2026 Business Awards. Since we opened our doors here at the Halifax Convention Center in 2018, we've hosted over 1,000 conventions, galas, celebrations, including this amazing annual event each and every year. In fact, the very first gala event we hosted was the 2018 Halifax Business Awards. These awards, I don't have a favorite event, but I actually do, and it's this event. A special opportunity to recognize the success of local entrepreneurs, businesses, and nonprofits that shape our city and drive impact across our region. Congratulations to each and every one of the finalists. Again, well done and congratulations. Additionally, after many years of working alongside each other, I'd be remiss if I didn't take the opportunity to add that the leadership of my colleague and friend Patrick Sullivan is another reason we should be celebrating tonight. For the last decade, the business community at large has been enriched by his contributions as the Halifax Chamber of Commerce President and CEO. Since 2016, Patrick has represented the Chamber's over 2,000 members with undeniable passion, and I think we see that at each and every time that we see Patrick. Whether he's hosting political leaders, or advocating for business interests, or highlighting and celebrating our business community at events like tonight, Patrick's dedication has strengthened not only Halifax business confidence, but our reputation across Canada as a city of innovators and leaders. At this time, I would invite you to join me in raising a glass to Patrick's legacy as President and CEO of the Halifax Chamber of Commerce. Well done, Patrick. Cheers. I wish everyone a wonderful evening of celebration tonight, and also I would like to make a toast and cheers and give our congratulations to the 2026 Business Awards finalists. Cheers and congratulations.
Warning, intruder detected. 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 Warning, intruder detected.
Patrick, do you have the package?
Negative. They got away with the trophies. I'm on my way back to HQ. I have a plan.
I'll call in the agents.
Please welcome to the stage your Agents of Change, the 2026 Halifax Business Award finalists.
Okay, thank you very much, finalists. Thank you, everybody. Hey. What a good-looking group. All right, congratulations to all the finalists. The finalists are, of course, as you saw, sitting throughout the room this evening. They've got special name tags on that say finalists, and I would encourage you to say hello, ask them about their business, get your photo taken with them, ask them how they applied, ask them about their nomination, ask them whether they've had fun during this process. Anyway, it's a great opportunity for you to get to meet some of the best and brightest that we have in our city this year. So, I'm going to go try and hunt down these trophies during dinner. There are QR codes on the tube at your table that you can scan on your phone to get to know your finalists, and your server will be expecting a secret code later in the evening to unlock your dessert. Be sure to look closely on your tables for the code to unlock your dessert. Enjoy your dinner. I'm off to Greenland or Iceland or somewhere while I look for the trophies, and we'll be back after dinner. Have a great time, everyone. Good thing I know how to drive a motorcycle. Well, that was a crazy ride through the convention center. I hope none of you got hurt along the way. I think the carbon dioxide or monoxide will disappear over time. I think we'll be fine. And those trophies, they're pretty heavy, just so you know. Okay, just to remind everybody, in case I haven't mentioned it before, we have another prize later in the evening, and that is 2 tickets from Air Canada, round trip for travel within Canada or between Canada and North American cities, Central America, the Caribbean, or Hawaii. And all of you have already been registered, so we're pulling the name and we will show you who that is as the evening unfolds. Before we go on too far, I want to thank Aspen Films for the amazing finalist videos that you will see on the screen later this evening. They had a lot of fun with the theme. First up this evening, we have our New Business of the Year category. While our category partner is introducing the finalists and the winners, I'm going to go and find the next trophy. So thank you very much to our New Business of the Year sponsor, Boyne Clark, for showing their support for new businesses. Let's hear it for Boyne Clark. Please welcome Lauren Randall, CEO and Managing Partner at Boyne Clark, to present the award. Lauren.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here tonight as we come together to celebrate the strength, creativity, and entrepreneurship of our local business community. Thank you to the Halifax Chamber of Commerce for bringing us together and for your continued leadership in supporting businesses in our region. Boyne Clark is proud to again be presenting the New Business of the Year Award. My name is Lauren Randall, and I am the CEO and Managing Partner of Boyne Clark, a law firm based in Dartmouth. We work closely with businesses across Atlantic Canada, from startups taking their first steps to established organizations planning for growth and succession. Through this work, we see firsthand the vision, resilience, and leadership it takes to build a successful business in our region. That's why Boyne Clark is honored to sponsor the Halifax Business Awards and to support the important work of the Halifax Chamber of Commerce in recognizing and championing businesses' excellence. For the finalists, being here tonight during your first couple years of business is a huge achievement. These businesses and their teams have worked incredibly hard to make a name for themselves in Halifax. And the finalists, AI First Consulting, Celebrate Your Curves, Halifax Tides FC, sole proprietor Jennifer Barnable, and Soberish Mocktail Shop are all talented, innovative, and determined, and an inspiration to us all. Now let's hear from our finalists.
In a world of constant change, Halifax's finest are on a mission to challenge the expected, a mission to innovate the familiar, a mission to redefine what's possible.
My proudest moment of business this year has definitely been hiring our first 2 staff. They both started the same day. They have been great additions to the team. They make work fun and enjoyable, and there's no doubt in my mind that they're the reason that we're here for finalist of New Business of the Year.
There has been a few moments, including when I was named Most Inspiring Immigrant in Atlantic Canada, and to then launching Beyond the Runway Business and Fashion Affair, where we represented 17 diverse bodies, including wheelchair users, who finally felt seen and celebrated.
April 26, 2025, for myself and for the Halifax Tides Football Club was certainly one of our proudest moments. For the first time, we were able to see women kick off professional soccer in Halifax as well as across Canada as part of one of 6 inaugural Northern Super League teams. And now young girls and young boys in our region and across Canada won't know a future where women don't have the option to play soccer professionally at home.
The mission to remember was speaking at a national event to promote neuro-inclusion in the workplace. After years of wearing a mask to keep myself safe as a disabled professional and feeling like a double agent, I went rogue. My target? Disability discrimination. When my words resonate with others, my mission is accomplished, and all without using an alias. Because disability is human, not something to hide.
With Sobersh being in its first year of business, it's less about what I do day to day and more about how our customers respond. And so when I hear people walk through the door and thank me for opening something like this that they've been waiting for a long time, or when I read comments on social media from people who don't know who I am, but they're just thrilled that there's now great options for them, that's what gives me a sense of pride.
Who will be named Agent of Change in the new Business of the Year category?
Let's hear it again for all the finalists. Now it's my pleasure to announce the new Business of the Year winner for the 2026 Halifax Business Awards. Celebrate Your Curves Fashion.
Woo! Thank you. If you hear a hoarse voice, that's because I was screaming my lungs out. I want to start by thanking my mom and dad from Halifax all the way India, my hometown, Lara Gaga. They will be watching the video later, and myself, because this didn't happen by accident. And if you know me, you know that I don't stay quiet for a long time. So I'll keep this tight. Standing here tonight is not luck. It's a result of years of work, resilience, and choosing to keep going, even when grief was heavy and the path wasn't clear. I came to Canada as a teenager from India with big dreams, lots of responsibility, and determination to build something of my own. I'm the first in my generation to graduate high school, the first to navigate a system my parents didn't have access to, and eventually the first one to start a business. Not because I was fearless, I wasn't, but I knew that there was something bigger waiting for me. I used to think that purpose was something that you had to find. Now I know something. It's something that you build through pain, through passion, and through the people you love. My brother lived with muscular dystrophy. Getting dressed was never simple or easy for him. It was exhausting, uncomfortable, and often stripped away dignity. Losing him in 2020 reshaped my life and my purpose, and also created Celebrate Your Curves. Every adaptive cloth, every adaptive feature, inclusive design carries my brother's legacy forward. I'm also very deeply proud that this business creates opportunities for women like my aunties who never lacked talent, but the opportunities. Being recognized by Halifax Chamber of Commerce, Halifax Business Award sends a powerful message that inclusion, accessibility, and representations are not extra. They belong at the center of how we build businesses. I don't know, I can't say this for sure. I don't know if I'm the first brown woman to ever receive this award, but I do know this, that I'm opening doors, and I plan to hold them open. To my brother, this is for you. Thank you.
Control to Agent Sullivan. Come in, Patrick. We are receiving a live feed from your dive cam. Copy. You are submerged off the Halifax harbor in search of the stolen trophies. Visibility low, oxygen stable. All agents at Gala HQ are standing by.
As you can see, I had to do a deep dive to get the next trophy. I don't write this stuff. Okay, our next category is Small Business of the Year. Thank you very much to the Small Business of the Year sponsor, the Department of Labor, Skills, and Immigration. Let's welcome Allison McGrath. Allison McGrath. You know, I asked Allison earlier how to say it, and she said it didn't matter, so I said it both ways. There you go. Senior Executive Director, Labor Services Branch, to the stage, and let's meet our Small Business of the Year finalists.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Allison McGraw, and I'll take any pronunciation. Senior Executive Director of Labor Services with the Nova Scotia Department of Labor, Skills, and Immigration. It's really an honor to be here tonight with so many dedicated, inspiring members of our business community. But I gotta say, I was excited when I found out I was presenting the Small Business Award, because small business is personal to me. Each of my parents were small business owners here in Nova Scotia. And growing up, at the age of 16, I was the first female recipient of the YES Grant, Youth Entrepreneurial Skills, and I started my own ice cream business for a summer job. 1988, please don't do the math. So I've seen firsthand the courage it takes to start something from scratch, the long hours, the risks, but also the pride that comes from building something of your own. That's why nights like this matter. The Small Business of the Year category recognizes incredible small businesses that help Nova Scotians thrive. Your dedication, creativity, hard work make a real and lasting impact, creating jobs, supporting local families, and keeping our culture strong. Labor Services at the Department of Skills, Labor, and Immigration works every day to ensure that Nova Scotia's workplaces are safe, fair, and thriving, and it's small businesses that are at the heart of that success. You're the backbone of the Nova Scotia economy. Your leadership fuels growth, innovation, and opportunities across this province. So tonight, we take the opportunity to celebrate you, our builders, innovators, and community champions. Thank you for all that you do. And congratulations to the finalists for our Small Business of the Year award. Keep your building, innovating, and inspiration going. So let's meet the finalists for the Small Business of the Year Award. Happily Hitched Halifax. Ialode African Wholesale Market. Liquid Acids of Nova Scotia. One Day Affair. And Uptree HR. Congratulations to each of our incredible finalists, and we're now going to hear from them.
In a world of constant change, Halifax's finest are on a mission to build, a mission to adapt, a mission to thrive.
Our business's secret weapon is how we build trust and inclusivity and belonging. We're all about keeping everything out in the open and not hiding it away in a briefcase. So we want everyone to know that their love is joyfully celebrated here with us.
Our market secret weapon is that we are very diversified. We provide varieties of products for different kind of our diverse community. I believe with that, that's a very big secret weapon to actually meet everybody's needs. In Halifax, I believe that is a very big secret weapon for us, and we are happy to serve the big community.
So at Liquid Assets of Nova Scotia, our secret weapon is hospitality. So whether people come to us because they are looking for a great gift, or they had a fabulous bottle of wine last night and they'd like to take it home with them, if they're looking to find out more information about the Nova Scotia wine and spirits industry, or if they're just looking for the washroom or the exit to the airport, we want to make sure that they have a warm greeting and a real feeling of Nova Scotian hospitality.
Our secret weapon isn't something you see, it is who we are as a company. Our wedding clients and our corporate clients, we have a big referral base, and those connections and the culture and morals of our company is what pulls our clients to us. This isn't just another event or wedding for us. It is someone's story that we're trying to create. And we are starting that story, and it is the chapter of one of the most important days of their life.
Our secret weapon is our integrity lens. It keeps us laser focused on our mantra of always doing what's right. We apply it to everything we do, from internal decision making to the advice we give clients, even who we partner with. Over the last 10 years, we've used this lens to build strong relationships and create this incredible reputation that will continue to be our key to success.
Who will be named Agent of Change in the Small Business of the Year category?
It's my pleasure to announce the Small Business of the Year winner for the 2026 Halifax Business Awards, One Day Affair.
That's really heavy. I have to say, if this is anything like the Oscars, I don't know how they do it. I have to put on my glasses, and I did write paper because I'm in my 50s, so I don't have a phone that I can look at.
so very important. First off, the Halifax Chamber does such an incredible job for this gala. For me, being a finalist, honestly, over the last few months has been such a whirlwind. Being nominated alone already felt like a huge win. So thank you for this honor for supporting local businesses, small and large. Almost 10 years ago, I started this business in a tiny storefront, only 450 square feet. A whole lot of heart and a big vision. Today, we're just under 3,000 square feet, operating as a full floral production and design studio in the back, and out front our micro wedding and event facility. So if anyone here is stressed and engaged, come see me at table 34. And don't think I don't know who you are. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge the wedding and event industry itself. It's not always an industry people immediately think of when they think of a business. But it is a huge community of incredibly talented professionals who design, plan, build, and create experiences that matter. This year, having 2 wedding industries nominated in the small business industry itself has been incredible. I want to give out a huge shout out to Ashley. We've always supported one another, and that kind of healthy competition and collaboration is what pushes us to grow and to do better and never settle. I'm incredibly grateful for that support because we lift each other up and the entire industry moves forward. But none of this growth happened alone. To my husband and my daughter, thank you for your patience, your sacrifices, and for sharing me on weekends. Holidays and long days when works didn't end at 5 o'clock. If you wanted to see me, let's face it, you often had to work beside me. And I knew that probably wasn't easy. However, if you ask my husband anything, he knows what a charger plate is. You have both created a passion in me far beyond what I thought possible. And I love you both so very much. I can't even see where you are. To my team, this is your win as much as it is mine. You are more than coworkers, you are family. Your talent, drive, and heart are the reason this business stands where it does today. And the reason I push so hard in the end is that so you can carry this on for me. Thank you for everything that you do for me and my family. To everyone in this room, not only has these last few months taught me to be proud of everything that I have accomplished, but it also taught me what I have to look forward to. To stand here tonight is a reminder that where you come from and where your life has been should not limit where you can go. Thank you from all of us at ODA. If you don't know our nickname, ODA. Thank you, everybody.
Agent Sullivan, come in. Are you almost back with the next trophy?
Quite a battle to get these trophies, let me tell you. Okay, congratulations to the Small Business of the Year finalists and to our winner, One Day Affair and Shannon. Thank you very much. Up next are the exporters. Just like these exporters, I've had to jump through a few hoops to find these trophies tonight. And thank you very much to the Export Business of the Year sponsor, Invest Nova Scotia. Please welcome the Honorable Colton LeBlanc, Minister of Growth and Development, responsible for Invest Nova Scotia, to introduce our export finalists and provide greetings from the province of Nova Scotia. Minister.
Good evening, everyone. That was not part of the plan. My name is Special Agent Colton LeBlanc. No, Colton LeBlanc, Minister of Growth and Development. Really happy to be here again this year. Joined by some of my Special Agent colleagues, Minister Barbara Adams, MLA for Eastern Passage, as well as Adagogi-Fadari, Clayton Park West. Really proud to be here once again to present the Export Business of the Year Award. And my teams and myself, we have the privilege of working alongside partners and directly with Nova Scotia businesses to help keep our local companies competitive in an ever-changing global competitive environment, and supporting companies as they start to grow, scale up, and certainly start up as well. So tonight we celebrate the finalists for Export Business of the Year and recognize their achievement and success. So this year's finalists reached beyond our province to grow their businesses, attract investment to the region, and put our province on the global stage. So I want to thank them for their hard work and congratulate them all on their accomplishments. So this year's finalists are Carson Exports, Kunak Nagel Canada Limited, Maritimes Immigration Consulting, and Smart Coach Incorporated. These finalists are really bringing Halifax to the world. So let's hear from our finalists.
In a world of constant change, Halifax's finest are on a mission to cross borders, a mission to compete on the world stage, a mission to take local ideas global.
Carson Exports is delivering quality vehicles and trusted service to customers beyond our borders. With a strong reputation built on value, reliability, and long-term partnerships, Carson Exports continues to expand its international reach through innovation, expertise, and a commitment to excellence. Carson Exports is helping drive Atlantic Canada's success on the global stage.
It started again when I was younger, living in the UK, seeing local lobsters in department stores. Knowing the name, seeing where it was from was pretty cool. You know, you'd be able to tell my friends, hey, I'm from Atlantic Canada, those lobsters are from Atlantic Canada. Fast forward to where we are today, being at trade shows, seeing local product at the shows, seeing people at the shows that you know, shaking hands. It's really cool. You know, you really can't take that away, and it just goes to show locally how connected we are to the globe.
We have clients from over 35 different countries. We have agents on the ground, spreading the world, talking about Halifax, talking about how great it is to live here. We have clients from all over the world, from Sao Paulo to Colombia, from Lagos to Tokyo. We can help everyone make Canada their forever home.
Smart Coach is the first AI-enhanced football operations system designed by coaches for coaches. It automates the grind so you can focus on teaching, building your program, and winning football games. With Smart Coach, you could generate automated opponent scouting reports, tag film faster, build practice scripts in minutes, create call sheets instantly, auto-generate wristbands, track academics and roster changes, and this integrates with your video platform.
Who will be named Agent of Change in the Export Business of the Year category.
I think we have to keep our cabinet documents in envelopes like this. Folks, it's my pleasure to announce the Export Business of the Year winner for 2026 Halifax Business Awards, and the winner is Maritimes Immigration Consulting.
I'm glad I have a speech prepared. Last year I was a finalist, didn't prepare anything, so it was a relief I didn't win. But this year I have a speech, so yeah, yay. So good evening everyone. Just want to say congrats to all the finalists. Thank you, Chamber. It's a beautiful evening, great event. Like I said, it's our second time as a finalist. And I arrived in Canada back in 2013. I had broken English, no connections. I didn't know what networking was. And here I am. I believe I did pretty well. And it's not just about me. I have a great team. It's impossible to do this kind of work all by yourself, so I'm glad I have a great team supporting me. And Maritimes, we started back in 2020, right before the pandemic started. We were exporting our services, immigration services, to a handful of countries in Latin America. In 2025, we exported our services close to 50 different countries. And we are doing everything from Nova Scotia. We do not have any offices outside the province, so we're proud, based here in the province. And we love to hear that people want to come and live and settle down in Nova Scotia. They love the province. And I know a lot of people take things for granted, but if you do travel outside Canada, you will see Nova Scotia is a great place to live. Yeah. And we specialize in helping a lot of people, international students, skilled workers, especially healthcare. We do have a lot of people who are working at IWK, QE2, long-term care homes. And last year I did need help. I survived a stroke at the age of 37, and it's something that you never think about. So the people that I'm bringing to Nova Scotia, they're making a big impact, but I never thought I would need help from them, right? So I just want to say it's really important for you to focus on your business, but you also need to focus on yourself, take care of your health, because you never know what could happen tomorrow. So you could be the best business leader, but if you don't have health, you don't have anything. All right, thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Halifax Chamber of Commerce Chair of the Board, Agent Joanne Bernard.
Minister, take it from one former minister, just hold it. That's all I'm going to say. Just hold it, it'll do you well. So good evening, everyone. It's an exciting night. In 2021, Easter Seals Nova Scotia was a finalist in the Nonprofit Business of the Year category. After the difficult first year of the pandemic, it was a significant boost to both our staff morale and public relation efforts. In the months leading up to the awards, we were able to share our work with the Chamber and its membership, which opened many doors for us in the business community. In 2023, I was named as a finalist for the Business Leader of the Year, which was a total surprise to me. The weeks leading up to the awards gala were fun, engaging, and gave me the opportunity to connect with other amazing leaders in Halifax. I won the award that night, and I regaled many, probably some still in this room because I've been approached 4 times tonight, with a long song and dance about a strapless bra and a pencil case. I was actually asked 2 days later when I was at an event if I wanted to try on a woman's eyeglass case. Not fun. I'm grateful for our time in the awards, and I love the process, and I encourage you all to put nominations into the different categories for next year's awards. The Business Awards are my favorite event delivered by the Chamber. It gives us all a glimpse of the world-class talent, ingenuity, innovation, and sustainability found in every corner of our business community right here in Halifax. These finalists deserve to be highlighted, and I know they inspire others in the business community. I appreciate the diversity and commitment to inclusion and accessibility in every nominee. Smaller organizations with limited budgets don't always get to put themselves in the spotlight. So sticking to tonight's theme of excellence and celebration, I have the great pleasure of introducing the incoming President and CEO for the Halifax Chamber of Commerce, Don Bureau. Don, who has served as president of Nova Scotia Community College, NSCC, for the past 15 years, will champion the needs of members, strengthen Halifax's position as a hub for business, and ensure the Chamber remains a credible and sought-after voice at policy and decision-making tables. Please welcome Don to the stage.
There's a voice in my head that drives my heel.
Well, thank you very much, Joanne. I wish each and every one of you in this room had the view that I have right now. Looking out in this room of so many inspiring, incredibly talented business people, leaders of our not-for-profit organizations, this is indeed a night to celebrate. And to each and every one of our finalists, congratulations. To Joanne, to Donna, and the entire board of the Halifax Chamber of Commerce, I want to thank you for placing your trust in me to become the next president and CEO of the Halifax Chamber of Commerce. You know, when you're about to start a new job, you have these natural butterflies in your stomach, but tonight they're kind of on steroids for me because nobody told me I had to propel from the roof, I had to ride a motorcycle, I had to go scuba diving, and I had to be attacked on the stage. That didn't come up in the job description anywhere. But what a great night. And speaking of that incredible individual that I'll be replacing in a few weeks' time, Patrick Sullivan, again, those are really, really big shoes to fill. I think everyone in this room is spending this evening reflecting on Patrick's many contributions to the business community here in Halifax. They are indeed big shoes to fill. But I am so honored and I'm so proud to be selected as the individual who will be coming in behind Patrick and continuing the important work that he has done with his team to make Halifax, to make Nova Scotia a destination for the entire world to see where business happens incredibly well. Exactly. I'll be starting my new role on March the 2nd, and I'm so excited to be meeting with every business, every not-for-profit society that's a member at the Halifax Chamber of Commerce. And looking at what's happening in the world right now, folks, this kind of celebration, I think, is now more important than ever. The volatility, the uncertainty, the complexity that we're seeing every single day in the news, this coming together, this convening to celebrate what's right in the world right now is so critically important. So tonight we have 850 people in this room. My ask of you is simple. When you leave tonight, tell 2 or 3 or 4 people that you have in your family or your friend circle about what you saw tonight. Because we need to be part of changing a narrative in this world. We're coming together, we're celebrating, we're collaborating, where respect, where trust are the most important characteristics of a thriving economy. So tell people what you saw tonight, please. And now I'm going to direct you to the screens because you spent some time tonight telling us what you were thinking. As finalists, as people that were here tonight, you told us what you thought about tonight's awards. So let's watch the video for a couple minutes to hear what you said earlier this evening.
Life takes you.
My mission is, with worry-free food, to spread peace of mind one bite at a time.
My mission is to enjoy life. Woohoo!
My mission is to be here to support all of the wonderful businesses that we are blessed to have in Halifax.
Our mission is to empower coaches to take control of their time.
Our mission is to provide
world-class mental health services for everyone.
Woo!
I'm Ashley Innocent, and I'm here to network. Take 2. My mission is to provide great jobs, good paying jobs to good people, and to make sure people feel safe when they come to work.
Tonight our mission is to be agents of chaos.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in it.
You're gonna go again. You gotta listen again. Our mission is compassionate end-of-life care and grief supports to Nova Scotians.
I'm Alexandra, and my mission is to help companies across Atlantic Canada to adopt and integrate AI into their businesses.
Hi, my name is Andy Fabian, and as a Dalhousie student, my mission tonight is to learn from all of these talented business people.
My name is Christina Rodriguez. My mission is to ensure that equitable procurement is available for Indigenous and racialized businesses across Canada. Woohoo!
My mission is to allow seniors to live with dignity in their own home as long as possible. Woo!
So my mission is to protect the important things and people in your life and help build wealth.
We're Kunonago, and our mission is
to create an environment for our customers and our people and our partners to thrive. Woo!
My mission tonight is to support all of those amazing not-for-profit agencies and service providers that do so much for people in our community.
Our mission is to support the finalists and have fun.
My mission is to create inclusive clothing for all shapes, sizes, and abilities.
My mission is a period-friendly world.
My mission is to bring sparkle to the world. Woohoo!
My mission is to support people and help them grow their businesses through excellence in HR consulting. Yeah!
My name is Nicholas Mack. My mission is to provide eyewear anywhere.
Hi, my name is Hannah Smith, and my mission is to bring family businesses together from across Atlantic Canada.
My mission is to bring to life the dreams of Canadians everywhere, but particularly our Indigenous communities in the Atlantic, bridging the gap, building the capacity for a bigger and better economy for all of us.
My mission is to heal.
We've already completed the mission. We've taken the photos.
And we've also done the film, so look out tonight.
That's right.
My mission is to create a community around wedding and event industry people and for us all to support each other.
Our mission is to connect.
To make this city known to the world.
To network.
To make Halifax the best place on the map.
Hi, this is Matthew, and this is Sally, and we are from BDC, the Bank for Entrepreneurs.
We're proud to be supporting entrepreneurs across the country in financing and advisory services.
I'm Prativa. I'm with Teamwork Cooperative, and this is
Marcus, and our mission is
Inclusive Employment.
My mission is to support and empower and educate women to be empowered in business.
Woo! Our mission is to empower women.
Our mission is to make the best cocktails in Halifax.
My mission is to get more people dancing in Halifax. Join me at Enjoy Group.
Our mission is to fly people around the world safely.
And to make sure they have the dream vacation of the lifetime.
Fly with Air Canada.
And Air Canada Vacations.
My mission is to get people excited about AI. My mission is to get people excited about AI.
My mission is to make sure that people of African ancestry, Blacks and Caribbeans, are seen in the business world in Nova Scotia.
My name is Jesse Abbas with the Halifax Honey Company. We do hot honey, and we're on a mission to spread the sweet heat love throughout the nation. Let's go!
My mission is to network.
My mission is to take Nova Scotia from being the most expensive place to buy telecommunications to the least expensive place. Purple Cow, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
My mission is for Will to play this entire clip with no cuts so everyone can...
Our mission is to help build a more inclusive business community.
And to cheer on the amazing people that are here tonight and hopefully be carrying home a trophy, right?
Woo!
My mission is to grow economic development and jobs in the province of Nova Scotia through the use and adoption of technology.
Our mission is camaraderie.
And to connect.
And to have fun.
Our mission is to deliver high-quality, compassionate care to seniors and persons living with disabilities across Nova Scotia and PEI.
You've said too much.
My name is Edward, and my mission is to help Canadian companies to adopt AI.
My mission tonight is to eliminate Patrick Sullivan from the Halifax Chamber of Commerce. I'm coming for you, Patrick.
My mission tonight is to do in the...
My mission tonight is to survive. I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Come in, Agent Patrick. Do you have the next trophy?
Getting rough up here. First, I wanted to say, Bradley, I'm still here. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Don, for your kind words. And thank you very much, Joanne, as well. And I'm not just saying that, Joanne, because I have my annual review tomorrow. Next up is the Not-for-Profit Business of the Year. And I'd like to thank Medavie very much for supporting the Not-for-Profit of the Year finalists. Please welcome Scott Richardson, Regional Manager for Group Sales Atlantic with Medavie Blue Cross, and let's meet our not-for-profit finalists. Come on up. And I should also be thanking Differo for the fabulous video that we saw during our little intermission. Thank you very much, Will and Differo. Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick. Good evening, everyone. My name is Scott Richardson, Manager of Group Sales for Atlantic Canada. Medavie is so pleased to be presenting the Not-for-Profit Business of the Year Award, and would like to congratulate each of the finalists on this tremendous achievement. As we recognize these exceptional not-for-profits, I'm reminded of the shared values that unite us. Like each of the organizations represented here, we are guided by a common belief that every individual deserves the opportunity to live a full, healthy, and supported life. Our finalists: DASC, Dartmouth Adult Services Center. Feed Nova Scotia. Habitat for Humanity, Nova Scotia, the Mental Health Foundation of Nova Scotia, and Teamwork Cooperative. All these organizations strengthen our community every single day, whether through providing food and safe housing, supporting mental wellness, or creating pathways to meaningful employment. Your efforts bring about real and lasting change in the lives of countless people. Through the Medavie Foundation, we're honored to support initiatives that mirror this work. We partner with organizations dedicated to healthy living, accessible mental health resources, and strong community connections, because we know that meaningful change begins in these spaces. What makes tonight especially inspiring is seeing the collective impact that becomes possible when we work together. When our efforts align across so many areas of need, we create communities that are not only stronger, but more resilient and more compassionate. To our finalists, you embody exemplary leadership and community service. Your commitment improves lives every day, and for that, we are deeply grateful. Thank you for inspiring all of us to continue building a Halifax where every person has the opportunity to thrive. You should each be extremely proud of the work you do in uplifting our city. Let's hear from our finalists.
In a world of constant change, Halifax's finest are on a mission of impact, a mission of heart, a mission to make a difference where it matters most.
It's a privilege and an honor to be nominated as Non-for-Profit Business of the Year by the Halifax Chamber of Commerce. Each year, I'm touched by the hundreds of moments that I know are experienced at DASC, because the profit that we generate at DASC as a non-for-profit creates a situation where everyone's abilities and aspirations are included in their community's work, play, and life.
We know we're making a difference every day at Feed Nova Scotia because we distribute millions of pounds of food and funds across the province to hundreds of community partners serving tens of thousands of Nova Scotians each and every month, amid a food security crisis where 30% of households are food insecure.
Every day at Habitat, whether we're building relationships, recruiting volunteers, selling goods at our restore, or completing a home repair, it's all to achieve the goal of home ownership and serving more families. We know that when families own their own home, their future changes, and it also strengthens communities. What people don't know is how these projects transform the lives of staff, board, volunteers, and community. It's a reminder that no matter how small our part is, when we come together, we are building hope, belonging, and strengthening communities.
The purpose of the Mental Health Foundation of Nova Scotia is to improve the mental wellness of Nova Scotians by granting funds to community-based mental health and addictions organizations. So how do we make a real difference in our community? Well, just last year, we awarded 375 grants, totaling more than $4 million.
The name is Work, Teamwork, Agent of Change, Halifax, Nova Scotia. Our mission, inclusion, and I'll never forget a time that a young man on the autism spectrum got his first job offer, and he said, "I didn't think people like me could do this." And that's when it hit us, that it's not just about employment, it's about transformation. And we might not have Aston Martins or exploding pens, but we are changing lives. One mission, one job, one person at a time.
who will be named Agent of Change in the Not-for-Profit Business of the Year category.
It's my pleasure to announce the Not-for-Profit Business of the Year winner for the 2026 Halifax Business Awards. Feed Nova Scotia.
Exciting. This is a fun night. Thank you so much on behalf of Feed Nova Scotia. Thank you to the incredible judges. I know you're probably splitting hairs with this category. And thank you to the Chamber for hosting this important event and allowing so many great businesses and organizations to be celebrated. I do want to acknowledge the other nonprofits in this category. Each of you do exceptional work, and together we make up the fabric of a sector in Nova Scotia that is vibrant, resilient, and absolutely essential to the well-being of our communities. It's been a privilege to get to know some of you and to be in your company in this category. I'm joined by 9 members of our leadership team and board, and they truly represent the reason that we are here, their commitment to this work, to strong governance, and to ensuring that this organization delivers with integrity, courage, and impact. And this is really what allows Feed Nova Scotia not only to meet the moment, but to push beyond the status quo. As you heard in my embarrassing video, nearly 30% of Nova Scotians are food insecure. And this is the highest rate on record for Nova Scotia and one of the highest in the country. Over 40% of children in Nova Scotia live in food insecure households, and we know that Black and Indigenous communities are disproportionately affected as a direct result of colonization and systemic racism. This is why Feed Nova Scotia has to exist. We work with hundreds of partners across the province and distribute more than 3 million pounds of food each year to communities on the front lines of food insecurity. Every month, tens of thousands of Nova Scotians are supported through this network, and that work, meeting immediate need with dignity and care, is truly vital. At the same time, we know that food charity is not the solution to food insecurity. Hunger is the result of poverty, of systems that are not working, and of policy choices that leave too many people behind. Our role is not, Our role is not only to respond to need, but to partner with communities, First Voice leaders, equity-deserving groups to change the conditions that create this need in the first place. We are incredibly fortunate to have a creative and deeply committed team who believes in both of these truths, that people need food today and that they also deserve justice, security, and the ability to choose and access food when they need it, and today and tomorrow. They show up every day to build relationships, to try new approaches, support community-led solutions, and to advocate for the system changes that will one day make organizations like ours less necessary. So this award belongs to them, to our board, to our volunteer community, to our partner agencies, and most importantly, to the communities who trust us and can, allow us to continue to lead the way. Thank you so much for this recognition and for believing, as we do, that a more just and food secure Nova Scotia is possible.
Control to Agent Patrick. Do you copy? We're tracking your descent. Halifax Convention Center now in visual range. Confirming you have secured a trophy. Gala HQ is standing by. You are clear for landing.
That was an experience. Well, congratulations to all of the not-for-profit finalists and, of course, our winner, Feed Nova Scotia. You know, every category is tough and all of the finalists are great, but I must say, in the not-for-profit category, all of the finalists were amazing and are amazing. And please keep all of them in your thoughts as you decide how you'd like to allocate all of our scarce resources this year. Our next category is Innovative Business of the Year. You know, brilliant ideas don't just fall from the sky. They have to be nurtured and developed. I'd like to thank Dalhousie University Faculty of Management for supporting our Innovative Business of the Year category. And please give a warm welcome to Mike Schmidt, Dean of the Faculty of Management with Dalhousie University, to present our award. Mike.
That's funny, that was my World Wrestling walk-on music too. Pat, you are such a good sport, I have to tell you. Don, I hope you're taking notes on what the other duties required part of your job description means. And you get a sense of it because the man just did a high altitude, low opening jump into a densely populated urban center and said, wow, that was an experience. So it gives you a sense of the adrenaline rush that it is to be his job. Folks, I'm delighted to be here to sponsor this award. I will say our partnership with the Chamber is fantastic and there's so many good people there and we really enjoy working with them. The staff is so on top of it tonight. I'll tell you, they lost Minister LeBlanc for 1 minute, and I've spent the last 20 minutes handcuffed to my chair as a result. Like, they are on it. But it's so wonderful to be gathered here tonight to celebrate our achievements. I think we have a lot to celebrate in this city, in this region, and taking the time to do that is so critical. In part because we know that there's some hard work ahead, right? We're at a critical moment in the world, in this region, in this city, and we know that there's work ahead, and that work involves innovation. In a medium-sized city like Halifax, innovation is how we build enduring, long-term socioeconomic prosperity. The finalists tonight show us that innovation isn't an event, it's not a single disruptive moment, it's not a short sprint, it is a long and enduring journey, much like lots of other business owners. Whether you're pushing the boundaries of material science, improving health and wellness, tackling social issues like food waste, or building community while brewing a really, really good beer, you need to combine ideas, great people, capital, passion, time, hard work, resilience, and a little bit of luck. You need to embrace uncertainty, risk, and be brave. We're proud of the ways that Dalhousie has been part of the journey of these innovative businesses. Lab to Market, CDL Atlantic, Entrepreneurship and Innovation courses, collaborative R&D, and well, we'll leave the link between university students and Good Robot Brewing unsaid. But we also know that every student at Dal who learns about innovation, who participates in R&D, who has an entrepreneurial experience benefits, whether they go on to build a business or not. And this region benefits from these students. They improve productivity, they adapt quickly, they bring new ideas, they work hard. In a world of better AI, we need better humans. Every year, Dalhousie graduate students who are prepared to contribute, prepared to lead, and to understand that innovation is a process. And we know that when they come from outside the province, many of them stay and bring value to organizations across the region. I wake up every morning thinking about how to do that better and more. And so tonight, I invite you to do 3 things. First, come and talk to me about the future of education and what you need Dalhousie to be. We're listening. Earlier today, we had a panel with industry leaders to talk about what's happening with AI and what they think Dalhousie needs to be doing. The MBA Advisory Committee was yesterday, where we take advice from you. We want to hear it. Come talk to us. Find us tonight. Find us on LinkedIn. Second, hire our students for work terms and careers, like not to be subtle about it, but what I'll say to you is you hear a lot of talk about kids these days and Gen Z and blah, 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 but I spend more time with kids these days than a lot of people out there, and they are freaking phenomenal. Like what they can do and what they bring, wow. We'd love to introduce you to some of them. And third, I ask you tonight to join me in celebrating these finalists. 3D Biofiber, Aruna Revolution, Good Robot Brewing Company, Nova Graphene, and Oberland Agriscience. Each has exemplified innovation at its core, identifying a gap, finding a solution, and making a business of it. Let's hear from our finalists.
In a world of constant change, Halifax's finest are on a mission to challenge convention, a mission to push boundaries, a mission to turn bold ideas into reality.
So nature is full of different kinds of fibers within living organisms that we can't take advantage of because we can't extract them from those living organisms. We're able to take pure biopolymers and spin them back into fibers that have 2 to 3 times the mechanical strength of their natural counterparts and are manufactured at a scale that's 3,600 times faster than conventional techniques. And so our SPY tool is that we allow industry to have a suite of new materials to work with. And we're currently innovating in aerospace and defense, cosmetics, medical devices, and hopefully in the future, many more.
Motivation that's been my ultimate gadget for success has just been realizing how much better the world can be and how the way that we're doing things right now is just causing so much harm to people, to the planet. I really truly believe that we can do things so much better, and a little innovation can go a long way when it comes to that. So that's been my motivation.
For us, it has to be an insight radar. We are really at the mercy of what customers and consumers are demanding now and moving into the future. So it's imperative for us that we have our finger on the pulse of what people want and what people need. So for me, when I'm out in the field, acting as a spy on behalf of Good Robot Brewing, I have to have my insight radar.
I guess the short answer to our SPY tool would be lightweight ballistic armor that you can wear under your clothing and not be seen. In terms of its business use, a little more restrictive. Probably what we've done that has enabled us to achieve so much in a relatively short time is to leverage relationships globally with research institutions, large company R&D departments, and universities. It really has helped us to punch above our weight, if you will, and be able to achieve a lot more collaboratively than we would have if we kept everything in-house.
The SPY tool that I use is AI and predictive analytics. We use it in our company to increase the efficiency of the mating of our flies and to track our processes from start to finish.
Who will be named Agent of Change in the Innovative Business of the Year category?
Aruna Revolution.
Wow, what an honor. Let me open up my speech here. Thank you so much. This award means a lot to me, especially because I'm an engineer. And for engineers, innovation isn't just a buzzword. It's how we build the world. Every bridge, every building, every medical breakthrough, every clean technology, every app that connects us to people across the ocean was an idea that started out as a delusional idea that someone decided to turn into reality. Innovation is also not optional. It's necessary. It's how we solve problems, how we close gaps. It's how we make life better than it was before. If few days ago in Davos, Prime Minister Mark Carney said, "The future belongs to those who build systems that create value, not just for shareholders, but for society as a whole." That's the kind of innovation I believe in, because we don't just inherit the future, we engineer it. And I truly believe Canada is one of the best places in the world to do that. We build with heart, we build with value, and we build with long-term views. And Nova Scotia in particular has something special. It's a place that understands community, resilience, and stewardship. A place where what you build actually matters to the people around you. And I've been able to share my innovation because of the wonderful people in this province, so many of you who are in this room today. So, since tonight is James Bond theme, I'll end with this. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to innovate boldly, to build thoughtfully, and to leave the world better than you found it. Thank you so much.
HQ to Agent Sullivan. Do you copy? What's your status?
It is pretty exciting, isn't it? Okay, congratulations to the Innovative Business finalists and our winner, Aruna Revolution. Congratulations again to everyone. We're on to our last two categories of the evening, and hopefully the last two trophies are a bit easier to grab. I'm certainly a little tired after all this activity tonight. Next up is the Business of the Year. Thank you to Air Canada, our Business of the Year sponsor. Please welcome Abdullah El Safadi, Partner Community Relations with Air Canada, to introduce our Business of the Year finalists. Abdullah.
Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir tout le monde. My name is Abdullah El Safadi. I'm the Partner Community Relations at Air Canada, and it's a pleasure to be here with you tonight with my colleagues at Air Canada Vacations, Air Canada Jazz, and our partners. Air Canada is so pleased to be presenting the Business of the Year award. Now, given tonight's mission and possible theme, I'll start by saying this: connecting communities, supporting economic growth, and linking Halifax to the world may sound like an impossible mission, but at Air Canada, it's exactly what we do every single day. Air Canada est fier d'être un membre de longue date de la Chambre de commerce de Halifax et un partenaire essentiel de vos efforts pour croître et rayonner à l'échelle mondiale. Tonight, we're here to celebrate the businesses and leaders who make Halifax such a vibrant and dynamic and resilient community. From Halifax, Air Canada offers year-round service to key markets such as London Heathrow, New York, and Boston, with seamless connections through Toronto and Montreal. On any given day, we operate more than 25 flights connecting this community to the destination that matter the most, to businesses, business leaders, families, and global partners alike. We are excited to share that starting June, Air Canada will launch the Halifax-Brussels route. This new service will further strengthen Halifax ties to Europe and beyond, opening new opportunities for trade, tourism, and collaboration. At Air Canada, our mission, should you choose to accept it, is simple: keep Halifax connected to the world. And unlike the movies, this one mission, we're proud to say, is very much possible. And now, the finalists are East Point, Halifax International Airport Authority, Integrated Staffing, Parkwood Home Care, and Remember One Healthcare. They range across industries, sizes, and overall business goals, but they all have one common goal: their commitment to building a strong and prosperous Halifax. Let's hear from our finalists.
In a world of constant change, Halifax's finest are on a mission of leadership, a mission of resilience, a mission to set the standard for excellence.
Well, as with any mission, it all begins with a bold first step. And for East Point, it's bringing our architectural and engineering services to Canada's north. It's a move that required very careful planning and execution in order to deal with the remote isolation and the harsh environment. But we've proven that our Halifax-based firm can bring our services anywhere in the world, including some of the most remote regions. It's our biggest adventure to date, but the mission has only just begun.
Halifax Stanfield has become the most internationally connected airport of its size in North America. And that's been because of a tremendous amount of work by our team. Sheer grit, some determination, and a clear focus on the evolving needs of our community, our business, our people, and our partners. We want Halifax Stanfield to be your gateway to the world. And we're having an impact. We're driving tourism, we're increasing trade, we're creating employment, and we're generating over $4 billion annually for Nova Scotia's economy.
I would say the daring mission that we're most proud of is going all in on our professional search division. You know, being known as the largest contract staffing agency in Atlantic Canada meant really stepping outside our comfort zone and moving into an area that required real growth, focus, commitment, and an investment. It's allowed us to connect with many new wonderful Atlantic Canadian businesses to help fill specialized and leadership roles for them. And it's allowed us to help many new wonderful Atlantic Canadians find meaningful employment. It's come with big risk, but it's also one that we're extremely proud of and really excited and confident about the future growth in integrated staffing.
This year, Parkwood Home Care has taken on a mission which many people would find impossible. We have helped many seniors and veterans live with dignity in their own home, and we've done that by expanding our team, strengthening our relationships, and navigating through difficult, complex situations with care and compassion at the core.
This year, our most daring mission has been changing how we care for our community. We opened up our first foot care clinic, we launched in-home foot care services and in-home nursing services with a focus on bringing care to where people need it the most.
And we've brought that mission on the road. We've traveled across Nova Scotia hosting dozens of free workshops, empowering seniors and their families to take charge of their health, feeling supported every step of the way. As agents of change, we're making healthcare more accessible, more compassionate, and more connected.
Who will be named Agent of Change in the Business of the Year category?
It's my pleasure to announce the Business of the Year winner for the 2026 Halifax Business Award, Halifax International Airport Authority. Congratulations.
Well, good evening, everyone. You probably noticed me look behind me when I came up because I thought, where are they? So I am joined by members of our team that are here tonight, and I'm telling you, we are incredibly honored to accept Business of the Year award on behalf of Halifax International Airport Authority. We also have members of our board of directors that are here. They have not joined us on stage, but shout out to them as well. You know, we were humbled to be nominated. That was pretty special. We don't know who our nominator is, so if you're out there, we want to thank you. And then we were declared a finalist, and that was quite humbling. And now we get to stand on the stage this evening. And the first thing I'll say about being up here tonight is, have you noticed how many women have stood on the stage tonight and have accepted awards? I didn't count, but there's lots. I want to first congratulate the teams at East Point, Integrated Staffing, Parkwood Home Care, and Remember When Home Care. They're doing incredible work in our community, and they're winners in my mind. And I want to say, I know that Halifax Stanfield is more than an airport. We have become the most internationally connected airport of our size in North America. And we've been recognized on the world stage, but I have to tell you, being recognized on our stage at home is huge. And tonight's win is not only a testament to our team, who stand here with me tonight, but also proof that Nova Scotia and Atlantic Canada are on the rise. That success didn't happen by accident. It's a result of steady leadership, grit, determination, a lot of positivity, and a clear focus on the evolving needs of our partners, our customers, our region, and the community that we serve. We've invested in our future. Many of you joined us or saw online last week that we opened our new International Connections facility, and that's a milestone for us. It streamlines travel, it strengthens cargo capacity, and it reinforces your airport as Atlantic Canada's gateway airport. Travelers arriving in Mi'kmaq are now welcomed with Indigenous art and culture, and that establishes this immediate sense of place and community for them. Our impact is significant, as you heard on the video. We support jobs, we support tourism, we support trade. We generate $4 billion annually for the Nova Scotia economy. Our job is to connect all of you and to connect you to the world. None of this would be possible without the dedication of our team and our staff, without the leadership of our board, without the strength of our partners in the aviation business. Many of you are here tonight, but as well in the business community, in government, and in our community generally. We're incredibly proud of what we've built together, and we're very excited about what's ahead for us. We accept this award with gratitude and pride, and with a commitment to continue to serve you, to serve the people, to serve the partners, and to serve our region. I want to also thank the Halifax Chamber of Commerce. And when I was thinking about how to do that, the best thing I can say about the Halifax Chamber of Commerce, they put their heart into everything. And if they were able to apply for Business of the Year, they would for sure win, I have to say. The last thing that I'll say about how awesome it is here to be here tonight. So my husband has joined me tonight, which is awesome that he's with us, but he chose to spend his birthday with us. And so he's in the audience, and it's a big one, so if you see him, wish him happy birthday. Thank you, merci, walaliak.
Patrick, do you copy? What's happening? Do you have the last trophy?
I'm almost there. Okay. Congratulations to the Business of the Year finalists, and of course, congratulations to the Halifax International Airport Authority on their wonderful win this evening. To conclude our awards this evening, we have our Business Leader of the Year. This is the last trophy of my last big event. No more crazy stunts for me. I'm serious. No more motorcycles, no more skydiving, no more fighting. It's time. What is it time for? It's getting time for at least. Too late to fire me now. Okay. Thank you very much. And thank you, Doane Grant Thornton, for supporting the Business Leader category. So please welcome Matthew DeWolf, Partner Assurance Services at Doane Grant Thornton, to introduce our business leaders. Matthew.
Patrick, I don't know if it's just the raw natural talent or the uncanny resemblance, but I think you missed your calling as Daniel Craig's double. Good evening, everyone. I'm incredibly excited to be here and would like to give a huge congratulations to all of tonight's finalists. My name is Matthew DeWolf, and I'm a partner at Doane Grant Thornton. I would like to start by thanking the Halifax Chamber team. Your creativity in designing a theme each year continues to elevate this night. And tonight is no exception, even if Patrick is walking away limping tonight. You've certainly created another memorable celebration for Halifax's business community. We proudly support the Chamber's Business Awards because recognizing outstanding leadership and innovation strengthens our business ecosystem and inspires others to aim higher. Tonight, I have the honor of presenting the final award of the evening, Business Leader of the Year. Each of our finalists have demonstrated excellent leadership through vision, strong decision-making, and a commitment to meaningful impact within their organizations and our community. Their achievements speak not only to what they have accomplished, but to how they lead, with integrity, purpose, and a drive to make a difference. It's my pleasure to now introduce the finalists for Business Leader of the Year. With Access Language Services, Basima Cherdak. With Habitat for Humanity Nova Scotia, Donna Williamson. With Period Equity Alliance Society, Missy Searle. With Purple Cow Internet, Bradley Farquhar. With S.A. Kennedy Financial Group, Shane Kennedy. Let's hear from our finalists.
In a world of constant change, Halifax's finest are on a mission to lead with vision, a mission to make the tough decisions, a mission to inspire others to follow.
I'm a second-generation translator and an immigrant who once couldn't find a job in my own industry. Today, Access Language Services not only continues the legacy of my family, but also help thousands of newcomers navigate healthcare, justice, and community services with the help of more than 500 qualified interpreters and translators. Our ISO certification, amazing team, and technology provide you with the high-quality service that you and your customers deserve, and help Nova Scotia become the place where we all belong.
I feel my purpose as a leader is to build strong teams and meaningful connection to drive real impact. Whether it's with my team, donors, partners, I always lead by example. Never above and always alongside. Leadership is about trust, empathy, and courage. When you combine heart with strategy, vision turns into impact. And when you lead with your heart, people follow with passion.
At Period Equity Alliance Society, we know that agents of change do not work alone. Our success in Halifax and Nova Scotia comes from conversations turning to collaborations, strong partnerships with schools, shelters, and local organizations, ensuring that menstrual products get to those who need them. Together, we are breaking down barriers, eliminating stigma, and creating access in open, free spaces, and also inspiring those within community to also join the movement of menstrual equity.
Nova Scotians pay the most for internet than any other province across Canada. For too long, we've been taken advantage of, and Purple Cow is fighting back. We built a team that is super inspired to drive change, drive down the cost of internet, so all Nova Scotians win.
In school, we're taught to take our tests alone, we're taught to pass our papers in alone, and our success is individually. Of course, in business, that's not the case. It's about collaborating, it's about connecting with others, and it's about our shared success is what makes the difference. And that's the culture we're trying to build. At its core, we're in the people business. We're about prioritizing employee engagement, and I believe strongly by doing that, clients are taken care of and the results take care of themselves. And that is what I believe is an agent of change.
Who will be named Agent of Change in the Business Leader of the Year category.
I'm pleased to announce this year's Business Leader of the Year is Missy Searle.
Rhymes ever made by man are going into this mic written by this hand are coming out of this mouth made by this tongue. I tell you now, my man, my name is Young.
Oh my God. Oh, my son. You don't understand. I have had a really bad year. And this is just, I know that my dad's looking down and he's really proud right now. I too am over 50 and need paper. So I just want to say thank you to the Halifax Chamber of Commerce, the sponsors, and the selection committee for this honor. I want to thank those who nominated me and those of you who have pushed me to turn my dream into a non-for-profit. Being named Business Leader of the Year is something I never, ever would have imagined for myself, and honestly, I still do not feel like this is right. But I am incredibly grateful to be standing here tonight. I want to start by thanking my family. My sons couldn't make it tonight, but my husband is here. And I want to thank you for being my steady, my sounding board, and my biggest supporter, even when my ideas get a little wild and our house looks like a pharmacy for all the menstrual products. To my sons, who are my why, everything I do with hope that I'm showing them compassion, resilience, and what community looks like in action. I wish my parents were here tonight. I lost my mom in 2018 and my dad just passed in November. And there's not a day that I don't feel them with me. And I hope more than anything that I am making them proud. What? No cleanups? But what makes this award especially meaningful is that none of this started as a business plan. Period Equity Alliance began as something simple, and I called it Women in Need Other Women, Win Now. Something to do for community shelters with my girlfriends. 2 of them are back there at table 35. In 2009, we collected personal care items, shampoo, toothpaste, makeup, whatever people needed. It was grassroots, it was informal, and it was fueled by my friendships with my girlfriends. But 2020 hit, and suddenly everything changed, and COVID meant we were no longer allowed to provide personal care items. But we were allowed to provide menstrual products and toilet paper. So we drove around with a car full of toilet paper and menstrual products to shelters and churches and individuals who needed them. We learned quickly that access isn't just about products, it's about privacy and dignity. So that's when our dignity bags were born. From there, schools, community organizations, and individuals began reaching out, and we said yes, as often as we possibly could. Today, we do this work through grants and donations, doing our absolute best to meet the needs with the resources that we have. So if you feel inspired tonight, truly inspired, funds are always welcome. I thought I'd try. This work exists because of community, because people care, and because Halifax, you have shown up for me. So I want to thank you again, Halifax Chamber of Commerce, and to my finalists. Getting to meet you all over the last just 2 weeks, it's just been amazing. Even just today when we were chatting before we did our rehearsal. I love when people ask you, what do you do? And I get to share what I do. So thank you to all of you. This has been an honor. And I may not always feel like a business leader, but I do feel incredibly lucky to lead with purpose, heart, and with this community here beside me. Thank you so much. This isn't real.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Missy. Congratulations to the Business Leader of the Year finalists. And of course, Missy, the winner, the Business Leader of the Year. A huge congratulations to all of the finalists and winners this evening. Your success is inspirational. Your success is incredible. And we really love celebrating each and every one of you. We're going to finish the evening with our Air Canada prize draw, but first, let me welcome back Kelly Sorial with RBC to wrap up our evening. Kelly.
Well, thank you, Patrick, and what can I say other than wow, it has been an incredible evening. Patrick and the team, you have absolutely done it again. On behalf of RBC and all of our colleagues here across Halifax, let me just say sincere congratulations to all of our deserving award winners this evening. Hearing all of your stories of excellence, of perseverance, of sacrifice, of love, of seeing all of these exceptional successes will inspire and motivate all of us, not just this evening, but well beyond. So to all of our winners, to all of our finalists, enjoy. This is your time to celebrate. This is your moment as the top businesses across our wonderful city of Halifax. You should be so proud. Thank you again to Halifax, to the Chamber for hosting such a wonderful event. And Patrick, I will pass it back to you to wrap things up this evening.
Thank you very much, Kelly, and thank you again to RBC for your commitment to the Halifax Business Awards. Now, we have one more prize draw for Air Canada flights, but before we announce the winner, I'd like to thank again our 2026 Halifax Business Awards sponsors, and you should see all of them on the screens behind me. So thank you all for your generous support. And another huge, enormous thank you to our judging committee, who we could not do this without you. We are so appreciative of your time and efforts. Thank you very much. Finally, thank you to Air Canada for this amazing prize. Abdullah with Air Canada has been here already on stage. He's graciously given me the name of the winner, which I have right here in my notes. When you hear your name, you can make your way to the front of the stage when the event ends to claim the prize. So just come and see me, since you'll recognize me, and we'll sort things out. And the winner of the 2 Air Canada round-trip tickets for travel within Canada or between Canada and anywhere in North America, Central America, the Caribbean, or Hawaii is Krista Gaudette. Congratulations, Krista. You're lucky I had your name already. If you weren't here, Carrie and I were going to take a flight somewhere. So a huge congratulations again to the finalists and to the winners, and thanks for a great night. This has been, I guess, my last awards hosting. I'm sure I'll be here, but my last awards hosting. And I'd like to thank all of you in the audience for supporting me in my time at the Chamber, all of our members, all over 2,000 of them, for supporting me and the Chamber. You are what's made us successful. I, of course, want to thank our board of directors, past and present, the 11 chairs that I've had in my almost 10 years that have been so supportive during my time. I want to thank all of the past and present Chamber employees that have worked with me and with the Chamber as well. I want to just, if you'll indulge me, I want to name all of the folks at the Chamber currently who did such a wonderful job tonight and do such a wonderful job every single day to support the Chamber of Commerce and to support all of you. So I especially want to thank Sandra, who made me suffer through all this tonight. Sandra Thompson, Naja Dunny, Kaylin Winters, Emma Menchevsky, Josh Creighton, Ryan Kelly, Becky Davison, Lawrence Eady, Busola Adenaji, Kent Roberts, Nick Cunningham, Emily Badnartz, Mandy Bowser, Cassinda Tolliver, who I couldn't live without, Julia Lavernois, AJ Simmons, and last but not least, Carrie Tench. Thank you to all of you. Of course, I also want to thank my long-suffering wife, who's seated just down in front of me and made it to the head table tonight. So it's a big night for her. She's usually at the back with the staff. So this was, thank you, Patty, for sitting up front. And thank you, of course, to the rest of my family who make it so easy for me to do what I do every day. Please remember to take a taxi home if you need a taxi. There are lots of great bars and restaurants close by. We encourage you to go out and support local tonight. We look forward to seeing you all soon, maybe even down the street. And I'll say good night. And maybe it's time for me to have a nice drink and to celebrate the evening. Take it from me. All right. Perfect, that's good. A nice espresso martini from our friends. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks.